My name is Tim Chasen,
Jake Sharon.
Cody Chasen.
and we are the East Pointers.
Do you have a favorite song off of Secret Victory?
It's hard to pick a favorite, I think. I'd say a good place to start if someone's just listening to it maybe be The Drift. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Same
It's a
here.
good little mix, a good blend of some different rhythms and nice long set to get into.
It's also a fun one to play live.
Yeah, we do have a good time with that.
Are
Yeah,
you playing footsies with me the other day?
yeah, I am actually.
It's alright, bud.
Was it hard, like, with 3 different backgrounds in music, was it hard to, like, come together and write the album?
I don't know. I don't think so. We all, well, Tim and I grew up about 150 meters from one another in rural PEI, so
We first met when I was 0 and you were 1.5.
yeah, I met you at the hospital.
Yeah.
Best buds ever since.
Did we meet at the hospital or whenever?
I'm trying to answer the
got taken?
question. Okay.
Trying to joke
You were
around
just-
a little bit. Just joking around.
Yeah. So Tim and I's musical influences are pretty similar. We grew up, heavily influenced by the Scottish Cape Breton style of music, and kind of at the same time, Jake was doing the same thing up in Ontario. So when we all came together, it was, I don't think it was as hard as we thought.
No, I think it was pretty easy. Like whenever we first started jamming, it was just like felt
Yeah.
so much fun. And like we had met Jacob like maybe 6 years ago, and I guess both at separate times. Just from kind of being on the road, and whenever we would travel through Ontario, like we'd hook up with Jake just to play some tunes and have a couple of beer. Not gonna lie, but yeah, and then just like jamming was a lot of fun. And whenever we decided to start a band, it was seemed like a natural thing to do. Yeah.
So was there a lot of bouncing ideas off each other, or was it pretty much like, yeah, we're gonna roll with this?
Yeah, definitely. We're still bouncing ideas off each other today. I mean, it's a collaboration. This most recent record that we just put out, the Secret Victory, it's called, for those of you interested. It's all new tunes that we wrote, sort of in a traditional style, but with a few other influences in there as well. And they're all collaborations. We worked on them together, and yeah,
Fun stuff.
good stuff.
And with such, like, traditional music, do you find it, like, kind of hard to make it more new to, like, gain a popular audience now when it's so, like, Celtic or Scottish or anything?
I think that was kind of one of the things that we set out for, was to, keep like the traditional feel and sound, but have new tunes and incorporate a few songs that kind of have a bit of a like folkier feel as well, to like bring in some people that would necessarily not ever even bother listening to like fiddle music or Celtic music. So at our show we'll sing a few songs, but it's mostly instrumental Celtic tunes that we've written, and some old ones too. And so I guess, like with that being said, we have kind of a bit of a range of ages of people that come to the shows, which is also a really neat thing too. Yeah.
You've been on the tour for a couple of dates now, like in Moncton and Halifax, I think it was.
Mhm.
Do you have a favorite song to play this tour?
I would think The Drift.
We love the drift.
It is. It's fun. But
It's a good song.
tonight we're gonna try for the first time Stubborn Mule, which is a track off the record as well, and it's fun.
Just a little
It's-
different sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing to record these tracks, but then you have to try to replicate what you did live. So it's, I think that was also a goal of our record, was to make a CD that we could play live, and this will be the first time I think trying that track. So
Yeah.
Do you guys try to change it up on every stop, or keep it basically the same set list from the majority of it?
I think changing up is good, but there's a few things that we we usually have started with the same number, just because it's just kind of come into the gates like full on, just so if anyone wants to get up to dance and they know like right away, like it's good, like just come on up and like just have a good time. That's the whole part of our show. So we kind of play some tunes, sing a song, play a few more tunes, sing another song, and Yeah, so it's a bit of a balance, but a lot of the same, I guess, you know,
Yeah,
but we change it up, yeah.
yeah.
What's something that you absolutely have to have with you on tour?
Oof.
We're pretty addicted to coffee.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
the
good
problem.
coffee.
I
It's a
just
good
got
addition to
a,
have.
We know
yeah,
that feeling.
I just got a pretty sweet little French press and a coffee mug in one.
Oh,
So
we need
that'll
that.
be
We do.
with me everywhere.
We're trying to do a little blog along the road and start to
Okay.
discover new local coffee places and roasters and stuff along the way, so stay tuned.
Definitely check into that one.
Yeah, you did that on your last tour, didn't you? Something like that?
I would always kind of like go to coffee shops and hang out there for probably longer than I was
Steal
ever
Wi-Fi,
welcome.
that's what you were up to.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Says the
Tim.
Wi-Fi king here.
Yeah, pretty good at it.
Since it's in Charlottetown, it's kind of like a hometown show for you guys. How does it feel that it's sold out?
Feels pretty good, I gotta say. Yeah. Wasn't, I don't think you ever really, I certainly didn't expect to sell it out, but I like to,
You've got more relatives than you think.
I
Oh,
know.
the island is small.
Yeah. No, it feels really good that people are coming out to support, and we're excited, very excited.
Yeah.
Tim is gonna change, he's not gonna look like a bank robber at the show.
What if I decided to wear this coach like that?
Right on, man.
A hoodie. Hoodie on stage. I've never done that before. Never worn a hoodie on stage before. Or a toque, but.
It's too warm to wear a hoodie.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm freaking sweat enough as it is up there, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be good. Actually, I have worn a hoodie that night that we played when it was minus 35 degrees.
Oh, well, that's a good reason to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had an outdoor show. Anyways, we won't
Oh.
say where. We won't say where it was. Anyways,
Oh, back.
yeah.
And it's because it's Friday the 13th. Do you guys have any
Ooh,
like
never
superstitions or
realized
anything?
that.
Thanks for bringing that up. I'll be
Sorry.
nervous for the show.
Yeah, I'm not a superstitious guy.
I'm not
Personally,
either, to be honest.
so I think it's, yeah. Are you, Jake?
The one
No,
who
I don't think
hesitates.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine tonight. And no, it's great. It's a little
Show
dark and
myself.
dreary out there today, but it's gonna be
Beautiful
fun.
colors though, don't you find?
Beautiful
outside
night,
today?
Cody, you're
Yeah,
right.
It is, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Weather talk.
Yeah.
Are there any other like Canadian bands or artists that you'd recommend to your fans?
Oh gosh, there's so many. Port cities? Yeah, you guys have probably seen like Carlton Stone or Dylan Guthrow or Brian McKinnon before, but they have a new band called Port Cities that are awesome. And I just got to catch them at the Trailside a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, big fans of their songwriting and their voices. And their I think their first record will come out at the beginning of the year. I think February. I heard some of the rough mixes and it sounds amazing. I don't know if there's any other.
Oh, there's so many. We're pretty privileged. with
Rose
Rose.
Cousins, I love Rose Cousins.
Rose is great.
Yeah, yeah, we love Rose.
A little bit of a crush on Rose.
Are we playing with anybody on this tour?
We just ran into Scarlett Jane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
CBC, they're great. They're playing in town tonight.
Yeah.
Matt Anderson's got a new record coming out. And he's
Yeah, he
pretty
really
phenomenal.
needs the publicity. We should
Yeah,
definitely.
we should.
make sure. He's awesome. He was at our show the other night in Halifax, and it was just nice to see him at our show. It made us a little nervous getting up on stage, and he was right in front row, but it's all good.
I know quite a few people from my hometown who like him too.
No,
so,
he's
yeah.
amazing. He's
Oh,
such an
yeah, he's
incredible
he's
voice.
He's got a
It's
good
crazy.
spirit and riding there for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
What's coming up next for you guys?
Well, this is we're partway through our Canada tour for this album, and then straight to the UK, and then from there down to Australia for a couple months, and back to the UK. We're sort of bouncing around quite a bit. We'll be in the States a bit, and yeah, a good chunk in Australia,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Not a bad spot to be in their summertime and our winter time.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. So how do you guys manage to get the tour dates like way over there? Like, was there a lot of planning, or was it just like connections, or?
Cody has a small connection to Australia now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we work with this wonderful agent over there who,
Just happens to be.
yes. Yeah. I just asked
Sorry, we're
my
really sorry.
girlfriend to marry me, and she's our agent in
Oh.
in Australia, Chloe, and yeah, so she's amazing. She programs a folk festival over there called the Woodford Folk Festival, which is one of the most amazing festivals I've ever been to. And yeah, so she's great in Australia, and we're working with an agent in the UK that has helped us obviously do our last tour and set up this upcoming, well, the next 2 tours in the UK. And
Pretty
Yeah.
good team. It's a lot. It is a lot of planning, but we've got a good team working with us, and
A lot of traveling.
it's all coming
a
together.
lot of
yeah.
traveling.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
No?
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing.
I love traveling, so, yeah.
What's the biggest difference you've seen between like the different music scenes in all these different places?
It's kind of cool to see, like, you know, in Australia, for example, there's a really great, like, singer-songwriter scene, and there's, like, there's also a bit of a trad scene there as well, and, yeah, it's just, like, everyone, you know, it's a universal thing to love music and to, like, go to shows, and, in the UK, we played with some cool bands, too, that, like, some great songwriters, but I guess there's a little bits of differences, but there's also, like, so many similarities, like, we've gotten the chance to play some really great venues, and just music lovers that come out and kind of trust that they're going to enjoy the show, and hopefully they do, but, yeah.
It's so easy to access music like all over the world now, so I feel like things are getting smaller. Not that I've had a really long career in this industry,
Yeah.
but I kind of feel like everyone has access to everything, so a lot of the scenes are pretty similar.
I think it's interesting the different ways, even like regardless the crowd, if they're enjoying it, how they react after a set. You know, some hoot and holler during it and clap along, and then others kind of just you would think that they almost aren't enjoying it, and then afterwards it's just like it's a culture thing. And in Denmark they all clap.